Bonjour and welcome to the Tarot of Claude. Today I'm going to be doing the December reading for the sign of Scorpio. I hope you're doing well. I'm going to get a couple of energies from my Shaman's Dream Oracle. Those are general readings, they will not resonate with everybody. Please take what applies directly to your situation and discard the rest. If you want a more comprehensive picture of your month, do check your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus sign. So what do we have for the lovely Scorpio for December? Okay, your first energy is number 13, Dream Thief, Refusal of the Call. This card talks about people who may try to pull you away from your path. Let's just put it this way. I'm trying to find the right words for it. You know, if you're meant to achieve something, they're gonna put a veil in front of your eyes so you don't really see it. It's a card that talks about getting sidetracked. You know, 1 and 3, when you put it together, is number 4, which is about stability. And sometimes when we are comfortable and stable in our lives, we refuse to embrace the path that's being put in front of us by God, the universe, or our spirit team, because we're comfortable. It's the comfort zone, and we don't want to leave that behind. It's very stable for us, and so sometimes we just ignore the path because we're comfortable. But it can also talk about, as I said at the beginning, people who pull the veil in front of your eyes so that you do not follow your path. So it could be either or, depending on your situation. And I'm going to be pulling another energy for you. This one here. This is number 57, Unmarked Trail, Revelation. So you see, it's green, it's the color of the heart chakra. So this may be talking about you looking into your heart to follow the unmarked trail. You know, when I was talking to you about that path that you're supposed to be on, and you may not want to leave your stable position to follow it. Well, it's telling you to look into your heart and maybe follow the unmarked trail, or maybe in your heart you're going to have some kind of epiphany, you know, a revelation, and thinking, yes, now I know what I need to do. So it seems to be quite a deep reading coming your way, Scorpio. Let's see what the tarot has to say about this. I'm intrigued. Alright, so at the center of your spread you have the Hierophant. You see, I'm unsurprised to see him show up. It is a deep reading. Crossing him, the Two of Wands. Below him, the Queen of Pentacles. Above, 9 of Cups. Oh, I squashed them too much. Behind you, 10 of Swords. Ahead of you, 7 of Wands. Advice, Ace of Wands. Environment, Page of Wands. Sort of Wands. Hopes and fears, 5 of Pentacles. Outcome, the Hermit. Underlying energies that we're not aware of, the Ace of Cups. Okay, so near past, you have the Ten of Swords. 10 is the number of completion, it's the end of a cycle. And sword is to do with your intellect, your thoughts, communication and news. Now, the swords are sharp and they cut, so they tend to be not a very pleasant experience, but a cycle has finished and you are exhausted and you've surrendered, and you know, this has happened in the near past. And this experience has led to the center of your spread, which is the Hierophant. Now, the Hierophant is a major arcana. Major arcanas are the major energy on your life path that make you grow, whereas the minor arcana talk about your daily routine and the day-to-day things. The Hierophant, obviously there are layers to the cards, can be a teacher, a counselor, can represent a higher power. If you think about medieval times, you had the king and then you had the church, so that kind of thing. But it can also talk about spiritual awakening, development, personal development, which I believe you are going through at the moment. You're having some kind of transformation, and that probably was caused by this unpleasantness that you've seen the end of in the near past. Maybe you're being called to work in some kind of, voluntary things, when you support people, that kind of thing. But you're being called, you're having a spiritual transformation, something very deep and intense inside of you. And at the moment it's being crossed by the Two of Wands. Now, Wands is to do with your urges, desire and passion. And the Two of Wands is really choosing a path. So go left or right, the experiences will be different, but the end game will be the same, the result will be the same. You will see growth, but you have to choose left or right. And at the moment you're not ready to make that decision. You're going through that deep transformational energy inside of you, and you're not deciding. Because your subconscious is the Queen of Pentacles. Now, Pentacles is to do with your physical world, it's to do with home life, work life. It's very stable energy, jobs, finances. And the Queen is an experienced character, male or female, but patient, knows how to provide abundance for herself and her family, very stable, nurturing energy, and this is your higher self, your subconscious. That's what's playing in the background of your mind, which is in line with your goals and your conscious mind of Nine of Cups. 9 is a number of achievement. Cups is to do with feelings, emotions, love. It's the wish fulfillment card. This transformation that you're experiencing with the Hierophant is your wish fulfillment. And subconsciously, you obviously are looking for stability, nurturing. And that's why I mentioned about 5 minutes ago, I mentioned maybe you're trying to, you're called to work in some kind of association, company where you support people, maybe counseling job. It could be helping the poor, supporting them. It could be anything. I mean, this is a general reading. It could be helping children who can't be adopted, foster care. It could be lots of many things, just something that benefits other people and will fulfill you emotionally, because it's the wish fulfillment card, but on an emotional level, and you're trying to find emotional fulfillment. And your higher self is all about nurturing. That's the nurturing vibe I'm getting. A Queen of Pentacles is a very pragmatic energy too, but for this reading, it's screaming at me, nurturing. And so in the near future, you get the Seven of Wands. Now the 7 is number of experience, reassessment, revaluation. Wands, as I explained with the Two of Wands, is to do with your passion. And this is saying that you're going to have to persevere. You're going to have to be very determined and endure so that you can get to where it is you want to be, you know, so that you can fully transformed and answer the call that you're hearing. And in order to do this, the advice is leap on an opportunity. The ace is the seed, the beginning, the new concept, and wands is something that's really going to ignite you and make you very excited. So you're going to get an opportunity, something's going to come your way, and the advice is jump on it. Obviously we all have free will, you don't have to, but this is the advice that God, the universe, and your spirit team is saying. So if you get an opportunity to work in any kind of job that's going to be to serve the community or be at the service of humans and helping them, the universe is saying this is the right thing to do. You're going to have to persevere and be strong and be very determined, but ultimately this is the right thing for you to do. Because in your environment you've got the Page of Wands. Now page could represent someone who is younger than you, or they are news bearers, they bring you news, or they indicate a change of path and direction. Once again, your reading is very fiery, very, I can see that the emotional, spiritual transformation that you're going through is something that's stirring a lot of emotions and passion within you. This Hierophant at the center, you know, this is a decision that's got to do with something you feel passionate about, which is why I was talking about helping the poor, helping foster kids, adoptions, counseling job, this kind of thing. And so you may be receiving news, which is what I was talking about. That opportunity may come as an offer because it is in the environment. So if you get an offer, it's saying that, you know, the time is right for you to jump on this. Because in your fears, you've got the Five of Pentacles. 5 is a number of change and challenges. Pentacles to do with your physical world. And you are worried that if you take on the offer, you may be experiencing lack. You may have to make changes to your everyday life at home and so on, because maybe you have a job right now that brings a lot of money and it's just not fulfilled you, you're done with it, and you really want to take on that new offer or that new energy that you're feeling, because you know it's going to fulfill you emotionally, but you're worried you're going to experience lack. Now, the cards are not talking about lack at all. In the underlying energies, you have the Ace of Cups, so that's your second ace. These are, you know, new beginnings. Cups is feelings, love, passion. You have the Nine of Cups, the Ace of Cups. These are very positive cards when it comes to emotional well-being. The cup is overflowing. This is, you know, lots of happiness in the underlying energies coming your way. So I would not worry about the feeling of lack or the change in your physical world. Be aware of this in your thoughts, because you've got the Ace of Cups. So your cup is going to be filled. Your outcome is the Hermit. The Hermit is a major arcana. The Hermit is the card of wisdom, going within to find the answers. It can represent a counselor. So the outcome could say to you that, yeah, you can be that counselor, that guide, that advisor for people, that support. I can't think of a better suited outcome card for the outcome, is what I mean. So be aware of this energy, of the refusal of the call, you know, of the stability that you don't want to leave behind, which is linked to that Five of Pentacles, the change in your physical world that you fear. Beware of this energy, because you've had the revelation. You know you want to follow the unmarked trail, because you know it's going to bring you the emotional fulfillment you're looking for. And so long term, it will be worth it. You're going to have to persevere and be determined. But you've got two aces as your new beginnings. You will be emotionally fulfilled. When the opportunity comes and you get the news, you know, the cards are saying you should be looking at this, because you can be that person that shines the light for whoever you decide to help. I'm really getting the vibe of a complete change of career, of someone who wants to make a difference in people's worlds rather than just earning money. That's what I'm getting. Very specific reading, really, but that's what I've got for you today. I hope you've enjoyed your journey through the cards with me. Thank you so much for choosing to spend some time with me. I appreciate it. If you've enjoyed the art on the two oracle cards I pulled, I got it from a tarot subscription box called the Nine of Earth. I am not affiliated with them, I just buy it. I've done an unboxing, so if you want to have a look at all the cards, I do a flip through, and I will leave you a card on the left right here, I think, if you want to check this out and spend some more time with me. I also do daily readings, and if you want to check them out, I'll leave you a card on the right over there. And yeah, I hope you have a fantastic month in December, and if it resonated with you or helped you in any way, please do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. I hope to see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir.